welcome to Seen Through Glass. It is early on a Sunday morning, which can only mean one thing: it's cars and coffee time. Well, it's not actually cars and coffee, it's Pistonhead's Sunday service, their final Sunday service of the year, and it felt like the perfect opportunity to take the 360 for its final run of the year. However, I haven't really driven this car for about a week. Woke up this morning, turned it on, and I have a check engine warning light. This is the first time I've seen such light, but in all of my sort of briefings and conversations with AV Engineering, where I got the car from and who look after the car, they said that because of the way that these cars work, that check engine warning light could mean anything. It genuinely could mean you're about to catch fire and burn in a blaze, or it could mean that, I don't know what, a cable's loose or a fuse is loose, or it's cold. Check out your engine, it's cold. So I genuinely don't know, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit because I love this car and it looks fine. It started up fine, there's nothing dripping from the underneath, it's driving fine. So I'm hoping that check engine warning light doesn't really mean very much. Of course, I will get it checked out as soon as possible this week, but it's a Sunday. Heavy Engineering aren't open on a Sunday. So I'm going to trundle down to Goodwood, enjoy the Pistonhead's Sunday service, and hopefully trundle back, park the car up safely and get it checked out next week. Anyway, onwards we go. The car survived. I am here. As you may have seen, it started to light up like a Christmas tree, which would have been more appropriate for the green 718 Cayman S, but instead it was happening in the 360 on the dashboard. But I'm here. I do think, and I have heard, the less you drive Ferraris, the more they play up, and that definitely seems to be the case. So that is definitely going to AV Engineering later on in the week, but it made it here. I even put it in sport mode. I even had a bit of fun. Who cares? We can now indulge ourselves in the, I think, 400 odd cars that have turned up to today's Sunday service. There is everything you could possibly imagine here. I've got a 4C parked up next to me. There's an old 993 Porsche. I've even got a Toyota Aygo. Anyway, let's go check out what else is here. Some of you might remember earlier this year I did a giveaway with Gumtree where I ended up buying a Clio trophy, but before I got that I was really trying to track down one of these, the Megane R26R. This is like a sort of hardcore, lightweight, roll cage, bucket seats version of my favourite, I'm just dropping my camera, my favourite shape, Megane. This thing is insane. I always wanted to have a go on one. When I was growing up, this is one of my favourite cars and it is very cool to see here. I can't tell if the Stradman or if John Olsen have turned up to this event, but we have a car with a roof box, Porsche with a roof box. I'm now so getting into this after thinking it was horrendous, Stradman, on your Lambo. I now think it's such a cool idea, especially with these kind of cars. So anyway, yes, go box, ski box man. Now I think this 205 GTI looks insane, sat here between a load of other sort of more modern cars. Firstly, it looks tiny, but it looks super aggressive, and white wheels, white rims. I love the idea of white wheels or white rims on a slightly sort of more rally or classic car. It's got roll cage, it's got all the stuff going on. Big fan. BMW Z1, back when BMW was still making excitingly different cars. But anyway, did you know that the doors actually go down into the body on the Z1? It's very cool to see here parked up. So today is fast becoming Retro Hot Hatch Appreciation Day. Check out this Renault Clio Williams parked up in the bloody supercars revving, so unnecessary. Anyway, Clio Williams tucked away in here. I love this little thing. A Renault Clio developed with Williams F1 team because they were using Renault engines at the time. Gold wheels, you've got the bump in the bonnet. So cool, and just hidden away back here. There's also another Megane R26R parked there. So yeah, as I say, Hot Hatch Appreciation Day. Oh, now this is lovely. 981 Boxster Spider. I much prefer these GT4s. I've talked about it on the channel before. So much more unique, so much cooler. They're just about to launch the 718 Boxster Spider, which I don't think is going to look as aggressive as this. Super special. Awesome that the roof is actually down. Big fan. We've got a GT4 here, but wrapped in the 911 RSR race colours from Le Mans, but it's got yellow headlights. I'm a big fan of these yellow headlights. I've seen a few of them on cars out in America. It's obviously just a wrap over the top, and it was something I was considering putting on the 718, but this works so well with this wrap. So yes, very cool, big win in my opinion. Walking back to the Ferrari, and this. Literally just came around the corner and this turned up out of nowhere. Incredible Ford GT, the previous version, which I did have the lucky opportunity to actually drive down Octane about a year or so ago now, and I thought it was amazing, incredibly comfy, incredibly easy to drive, awful to see out of, but manual and fantastic. So yeah, very cool to see that as we wait for the new Ford GTs to finally make it onto the road, which I'm not sure is ever going to happen. But yeah, good surprise. Well, what an awesome morning it has been. I'm so glad I came down to this event because it just had everything you could want to see, and I met some nice people. Question is the engine warning light still going to be on in the 360? Test time. Let's power up, check OK. It starts, and I still have an engine warning light. So yeah, something's going on. I wonder if it might just be a sensor or... Anyway, as I say, the car's running fine. I've literally just texted the guys at AV Engineering, say, can I book it in pre-Christmas or does it need to wait until the new year? Let's see if we can make it back to London first and then go from there. Funny enough, the fuel cover warning has gone off, so that's a positive. Back in London and the car is still moving, so I do think that the check engine light is just a sort of Italian prima donna move. I did speak to AV Engineering and they were like, yeah, don't worry, the light kind of comes and goes, but they're going to come and check it out this week so we can actually diagnose exactly what is playing up. But the car has been running perfectly, touch wood, and it's been a brilliant day. It's been a really good day, and I think this probably will be my last drive in this car of the year, so I am super glad that I sort of took the risk and drove it down to Goodwood. It was amazing to see so many awesome little hot hatches, but some amazing cars there. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and make sure you subscribe for plenty more videos to come.